It's Gav here. This is for teachers really, just how to set up a meeting, how to change a profile, how to change a background, just a couple of little things that hopefully will work. So I'm assuming everyone's got Zoom by now, but if you don't, you can see up here, you've just got the straight website for it. So what I want to do, first thing, a couple of things you can do, you can click on, you sign in, click on your profile picture here, and that will give you some settings up here. So profile, that's where you change your profile picture, which is pretty easy. There's a bunch of stuff here, but that's really what you need for that one. The other thing is settings down here. What I tend to do, because you're going to have your own room that you can share with people, but this one, just take all the passwords off. Unless you want a password, you can require a password, but I'm just going to set up a room that you can just go to, and while you're in that room, students can join it. So there's no they're the main things I'm going to use for this thing, is in settings as password and profile is your picture. So this is for everyone, or everyone may do this differently, but I'm just going to have one room. So I'm going to host a meeting with video on. So that will prompt you to run it in the app because I have the app, which most people will. So that's opening up a room or a classroom, whatever you call it. That's me. Ooh. So that's it. So that's me. So a couple of things you have to do here now. You've just got your mute and sound and all that kind of stuff. With the settings, I've kept my background setting on with my wonderful beach hair, but I've kept my setting on. But if you don't want the background of your house, go to Zoom up the top here, Preferences, Virtual Background, and you can change it to whatever. I've got a picture of an ibis on a building from botany. You can do that, or you can have none. So you can add your pictures in, that sort of stuff. That's it for that profile. There's a few things in here you can blah, 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 but you don't really need them. Really, this one's just for the background, just for now. That's it. That's us. The way to invite people to get your own room. Some people were asking about where they get that address from. All that is, so if you invite people, this way you can physically, it looks like TAFE has the email addresses put in, which is quite clever, but I don't really want that. All you want to do is say copy invitation. So that copies it to an external link that you don't really know about. I'm going to go into text edit just to show you what it does. So when I've said over there, so if I just go paste, that there, you can send this to them. All you need is that number. That will be your classroom. You can have as many classrooms as you want, but that will be your classroom. So this then can get emails out to people, but to make it even easier still, what I've done is I've got this address here, and on the top of our Moodles, so back to here, so this is a Moodle here, you can see here we've got Gavin Michael, so I'm doing this as a label, so down to label, okay, so just whatever you want to call this, room. So I've just put above it, click on this link or download, paste your link in. So you need that link now. So if you copy that link and go up to the link thing in here, okay? So this one, this link URL you can see here. So I'm going to paste that into there. And one thing that's really important, where it says target, open in a new window. So when they click on the Moodle, so if I insert this one, and if I say, remember you've got, just to make it look consistent, you've got headings and things like that you can play around with here. So go back to this one. So save that one. So you can see at the top of everyone's Moodle, and we be consistent with what we're doing under assessment tasks. That's where we've got the forums that Tanya did the other day. We've got Gavin Mixer. All these will be the same. So if you go to this one, if I click on that one, it'll go straight, it'll send you to your meeting room. That's it. Okay, so as you send that out to them, as you'll hear, as people will join, it will slowly, they'll come through and it will be on it. All good. I've got my list of things to do. That's it. You've got chat. People know how to work this out now. You've got chat there. You've got record. What I've worked out with record is you just record away, and when you finish, it will render it. But that's just how to start the thing, where do you get your URL from, and how to copy it into Moodle. Thanks, guys.